Another day, another cling film squishy. I know, after making some foam ones and a paper one, of course I was going to bring back another design of this because I cannot get enough. The butter, the baguette. However, those videos have now been demonetized and added to the kids app, which I'm not exactly pleased about because then I lose all my comments and that makes me really sad. So if you could leave a comment on this video, I'd highly appreciate it because I feel lonely out here. My comments all get deleted when that happens and it's so sad. I don't make these videos for kids, I actually make them for everyone. I am not a kid myself and I think everyone can make these. You can make them for your kids, you can make them as a kid. Like, squishes are for everyone. Cute things are for everyone. Doesn't matter your age. Just really annoys me. And believe me when I tell you, I love this thing. I mean, it turned out so cute. I can't even tell you the level of love that I have, really. I love it. Like the colours, the face, oh my goodness. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. But when I tell you, you have to make this, you absolutely do, okay? I need more of these to exist in the world, so you have to make one if you're watching this video. Consider this your sign. So the way that I make the cling film squishies is by taking some pillow stuff in. On this case, I did use some offcuts of foam just because I have a load from making squishies recently. I put it inside cling film, rolled it up until I had this sort of shape. I then painted it two-toned, one side being pink, one side being this gorgeous bright blue. Of course, you can make this in any colours. Imagine making all the gummy worm colours. You can have a whole set of these. To make the sugar light texture, I just took a white acrylic marker, dotted all over, and this did take me a little while, but as I've been saying, I've been watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer once I've been making my cute videos. I have now reached season 5. Yes, I have been creating a lot and watching a lot as I'm going, so I'm having a ball. Once I have the whole thing covered in the dots, I then moved on and put a cute little face on there. The big wide eyes with the massive pupils and a tiny little mouth in between. My go-to style, I love it. Then all that was left to do was wrap the whole thing in cling film again, just a one final layer to protect all that paint on there. Now I have had a few questions about using acrylic paints, whether or not they will crack. If you have good quality acrylic paint that dries black quite flexible, you're going to be good. If not, try adding some fabric medium in there, that should do the trick. So once you have your whole thing covered in cling film, all taped up yet again, you should be good to go. But if you have taped up very, very well, you may need to add a few air holes back in to create that air kind of movement going in and out of the cling film. To do this, I just took a needle, stabbed it a whole bunch of times, and then I was done. I did go in and add a few more, just tested it out until I was happy with the speed of the risiness of the squishy. This is something you need to experiment with. If you add too many holes, you could just tape them back up, add some more cling film on if you need to, or add more holes if it's still too slow. You just want to experiment with it until basically you can't put it down because you're obsessed with how well it squishes, because that's exactly the point that I got to. Okay, a real time review time. Here it is. Look at that. I think it's adorable. Do I think it kind of looks a little bit like a pill or a tablet? Yes, but we will overlook that because I feel like if you just move it slightly, it then does look like a gummy worm that it was supposed to look like. The squishiness of this though has turned out great. So I did the mix of the stuffing and the foam this time just because I have so much like foam offcuts to use. And you know what? I think it's turned out wonderfully. I really, really, really like this. This is going in the same collection as the butter and the baguette. And I think that this is just another, again, fun design of that kind of technique. And I really, really, really like this. They're so quick and easy to make as well. So let me know what design you think I should try out with this technique next, because obviously the possibilities are endless and I'm really, really enjoying making these. So let me know down in the comments what you think I should make next using this technique. And with all that being said, hopefully I shall see you tomorrow for another one of my everyday uploads in June. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you then.